are a lot of influencer boxing events out there over the years. We've had chess boxing, which was a blast, but let me bring you through the story of Creator Clash. You might have heard about Creator Clash last year with their first one, selling out 10,000 seats in Florida, being hosted by Ian, iDubbbz, and Anissa. Now, Creator Clash 1, I went with 20,000 subs and a media pass because I had no clout, and subsequently embarrassed myself.
Who is that? Oh. Who won? Who is that? Ryan won. No. Alex Ernst has won. So now what happens?
But now I have clout, so I went for real this time. But I still promised to make a video on it so they'd give me the VIP pass. Also, the whole event is done for charity, so it's just a really nice cherry on top to a great event. On Friday, we had a private opening party just for the creators, and obviously, as the popular creators we are, we had such a good time pre-gaming for it.
Oh, no way. She changed it! Holy shit! Did you get that?
Whoa, $9.99. Woo!
Dude, they've almost sold 10,000 people. There's only 17 colors.
But we made it, and this was my very first YouTube event attending as a YouTuber. So naturally, I gravitated towards the big spinning camera to get spinning images like this. Also, my voice is hoarse because I was talking to just so many cool people. It's not because everyone is about a foot taller than me, so I had to yell the entire time for them to hear me. But after waking up at 3 a.m. with cold sweats because I'd won too many pale ales, it was finally time to get ready for the fights. I'm gonna be meeting a lot of people tonight. Ooh, doesn't feel sticky, actually feels dry while applying. It's gonna be crowded and hot probably. Dang, this smells good. Coconut and vanilla. Wait, and the gala. You know what? I'm just gonna take this with me. Thankfully, Native protects odor all day with 72-hour protection.
Oh no, you dropped this! Oh, thank you. I haven't seen one of those before.
Oh yeah, Native is an aluminum-free and paraben-free deodorant that is also vegan and cruelty-free. And they use simple and effective ingredients that you know and can pronounce, like coconut oil and shea butter. And you can save 20% off your first Native purchase. This offer is available site-wide, but only for a limited time, so make sure you stock up and save. I was so excited to see my friends in the ring, but also nervous to ultimately see my coworkers get whaled in the face. But before we watched our friends get hit in the face, we made some lovely signs to support our friends.
YouTuber jar.
Unfortunately, this choice of words didn't really work out for Nikki. She was gonna go for like a Darman title, like YouTuber Jarvis something something Aaron lives to regret it, or something like that, but that was just too long to put on a poster, so she ended up going with this. Who up Jarvin they Johnson? Damn right, Nikki.
The TikTok Creator Fund won't cover those medical bills. It's a joke because TikTokers don't make a living wage.
We started the evening with certified British Minecraft guy Jack Manifold versus what people called Diet Ninja. I didn't say it, they said it, I didn't say it. The event was fantastic, and even though I almost cried watching Sabrina get hit in the face, she's an absolute trooper and I'm so proud of her. She was even so happy that she went the distance, as she says, and went all 5 rounds against Jayla Ray. And she was in such high spirits, like very quickly after the fight. But we even got to see Sonic. Dad versus AB from H3 was an interesting match because both fighters returned from last year. If you remember this viral Joe Rogan clip where he thought that Dad was Matt Watson's actual dad.
I saw a video today of a boxing match between a father and a son. It made me so sad. It made me so sad. Because there's this young kid. He looks like he's probably like 17 or 18, and the father's 42. And the father beats the shit out of him. I mean, like, dings him in the head and keeps punching him. I'm like, that's your son. That's your son.
And that he was beating up his son in the ring. That was comedy gold, to be honest. But unfortunately for AB, their returns in the ring somewhat mimicked their performances from last year. AB, like Matt Watson, losing in the first round, and Dad being a terrifying force of nature. Although AB did put up a great fight, while it lasted, of course. Then there was Leonhardt versus Ethan from Crank Gameplays. Ethan took the dub on this one, but both of their walkouts were like little concerts for us. We had Leonhardt come out with the official singer of the Pokemon theme song. And what was crazy about meeting this guy was that he showed up to the gala red carpet event on Sunday, like a black tie, dressed to the nines gala event. This man showed up in a t-shirt with his name on it and a hat at like a 45-degree angle. Kind of like what we saw here for the walkout, and just an absolute character. And then we had Ethan come out with Baby No Money. I didn't get the chance to meet him because I was too shy, but we made awkward eye contact like 4 times throughout the weekend, so basically we're friends. We had Mika Midget, which I hoped was her legal last name because she's like 5'8", versus one of the best walkouts of the night, Alana Pierce. It was such a great fight, and I'm really glad that they included so many more female cards this year. So I was already emotionally drained from watching Sabrina's fight, and Jarvis Johnson was next up in the ring versus talented cartoonist Aaron Hansen from Ego Raptor and from Game Grumps. But luckily Jarvis called it before getting too hurt. Next, we had returning boxer Myth, who did a great job in Ludwig's chess boxing event against another returning creator clasher, Hundar, who remained absolutely terrifying, but went down in a crazy way. Oh, look, those are my friends! Returning creator clasher Haley Sharp versus Critical Role member Marisha Ray. Haley got the shit punched out of her last year versus wild Justa Minx, who, by the way, looks absolutely terrifying to fight. And Haley came back swinging. You could tell just how hard she trained in order not to lose again. I'm even surprised she wanted to come back, but she really wanted it, and you could tell. Which, the dichotomy of her singing the Muppet song the night after she beat someone up is kind of iconic. I thought in terms of skill, this fight was pretty evenly matched. Marisha put up a great fight, and we were sitting behind the other members of Critical Role, who were just a pleasure to chat with. So my friend who's a big fan is very jealous. Sorry, Nick. Next was Chris Raygun, who fought William Haynes. So the elephant in the room is that they had to find a replacement for Froggy Fresh, and they kind of kept the replacement hush-hush until the fight, especially because it's hard to find someone last minute for this. So it was surprising to see someone 6 inches taller than Chris get in the ring with him. Although you could tell Chris really wanted to fight, and the spirits and the sportsmanship were high in this one.
And when he come in with that ugly shit, right hand, right? You can catch and shoot it too, okay?
But this fight was great regardless, and Chris really put his training to work. Next we had my girl crushes, Andrea Botez and Michelle Carre. They got in the ring and really battled it out. This had to be one of the most technical fights of the night. Both were like already athletes coming into this, with Andrea also being a chess boxing alum. So great fight, and Michelle came out looking like a bruised banana afterwards, even though she's the one that won. Now at this point I'd like to personally apologize to Harley from Epic Mealtime, because last year I didn't talk about his fight and received this comment from him. So now I feel personally obligated to talk about his fight. I'm so sorry for my oversight. Harley had one of the scariest walkouts. The guy didn't even use the runway. Standing at a massive stature of 6'6", looking like Solid Snake, he challenged John Hennigan, or John Morrison, you might know him as, from the WWE. Although my man got knocked so hard he fell out of the ring. It felt like I was watching a 2009 SmackDown vs. Raw matchup, but this time, it's real life, and not the PS3 game. I was half expecting Harley to bring a chair back into the ring. Unfortunately, Harley lost this fight, but god damn it, was it one of the most entertaining. And finally, the highlight of the night was iDubbbz versus Alex Wasabi. From my knowledge, Alex already has some boxing experience. He's fought KSI. Ian's also trained super hard these past 2 years. Even from the last Creator Clash, I was stunned when I saw the transformation in just a year as well. So I really had my money on Ian to take this one, as he lost in last year's matchup to Dr. Mike. They both fought hard, and Alex ended up taking the W. Aww. So naturally, there were many parties to go to after the event, so I went back to the hotel and went to bed. But wait, there's more. Sunday was the red carpet gala event. So I went with a Barbie core look and oh my god, the spinning camera thing is back. I also got my first Getty image taken to make my friends and family jealous at the watermark. And then the highlight of the night was definitely karaoke. You get me and karaoke involved and it's about to be a party. But also the choice of songs felt akin to like one of those high school play montages where they're auditioning a bunch of different people.
Up and down the boulevard. I will find my way. I can go the distance.
And then we went to the holiest place in Florida.
They'll never let you down. Unless you fuck around.
I ordered 7 hash browns, and in the UK they're small. That's the difference.
They're that small?
You had 7 singular hash browns. No, you're getting 7 plates of hash browns.
Anyway, it was a great event with great people for some great charities. Anissa and Ian did such a good job of putting this on, even topping last year's event, in my opinion. Genuinely having a moment where all the people that you talk to online so often finally get together to just hang out and have a good time is something so special to me. Alright, we're going back to video essays next week. Thanks to Native for sponsoring this video again, and I will see you next week or something. Bye!